Hi guys, this is RRR Refuel Ride Race channel, and this channel it's all about passion for cars, bikes and traveling. This video is about my previous car. 2 weeks ago I said goodbye to my Insignia. It was a nice car, but it was time for a change. If you wanna know why, I'm gonna explain it right now. So, stay with me. Let me welcome you to today's episode. ...650cc bike, 6 positions. Firstly, let me explain you when and how I bought this car. I bought it at the end of May 2019, so it was just before COVID started. The car had 44,000 kilometers. It was from the first owner and it was really nice. I mean, very well maintained. I thought that it was an opportunity and I just bought it. I was never interested in Opel Insignia. When I heard bad stories about this car, and I heard also about a lot of problems with this car, I mean with diesel engines from the previous generation, I was even more decided not to buy it. But then I just realized that this version had a newer engine and that almost everything changed. So I just bought it. I have to admit that I didn't have any bigger problems with this car, except for some minor problems that would be present on any car, I think. So, I have to tell you that I normally keep my cars for 2 to 3 years. It really depends from a car to a car. So, this one lasted for almost 3 years. So, overall, I cannot fault the car in general, but I thought that it was a time for a change. Let me tell you about those minor problems that I had with this car. The first one was the plastic turbo tube. It broke when the car had 62,000 kilometers. So this is very strange, but it was just like I explained. So I replaced it and it costed me 290 euros. So such a big amount of money, I would say. Later, when the car had 82,000 kilometers, I had to replace the glove candles. So this is a bit weird because in my city it's not so cold, but anyways, I just did it and I replaced them. So it costed me another 100 euros. Overall, other problems that I would like to mention, I just had to repair the right rear fender, or let's say I had to remove it and to replace it with the new one because it was broken. Somehow the same situation already happened to me with Renault Laguna, and it was also on the rear and it was also on the right side. Who knows? Maybe it's just a bad luck. So the car had also some strange days. I mean, when using the remote control, I had some problems with locking the doors and with opening the doors, but this is just minor. The same I encountered on my Renault Laguna. So this is overall my little report of the ownership of this car, and overall I can say that it was a pretty nice car. Nothing very special to tell about problems of this car. I mean, the engine worked perfectly. Other parts of the car were pretty well made, except for the interior plastics and some little plastic parts inside the cabin that were, let's say, a bit cheap when you pressed them. Every car has its positives and its negatives, and the same is with the Insignia. So, to conclude, I have to tell you that I am happy that I had it, but I am also happy that I sold it. So, it was time for a new car, it was time for a change, and it was time for a BMW. On the day that I bought this Insignia, I had in mind a BMW, but there was no opportunity for a BMW that time. I just postponed my decision to buy a BMW a bit later. So that day came on the 10th of February. BMW was my childhood dream, and I just had to buy one, and I did. So my next car, BMW 4 Series 420D automatic. Hope for the BMW that it will serve me well and that I will do a lot of safe kilometers with it. If you want to know more about my BMW and if you are interested in the test drive of this car, stay tuned. I plan to do a test drive in April.